Hi guys, it's Kadeja with Auggie Bear Publishing, and I am so excited for you guys to meet my next guest, the award-winning children's book author for Best Picture Book for the Clara J. Johns 2025 Literary Awards goes to Miss Raven Daley for Kingston, Maine. Yes, hold the head high, hold the head high. First of all, congratulations, Raven. How does
Thank
it feel
you.
to hear that you're award-winning children's book author?
It's so surreal, honestly. When I opened the email to know, I was in bed by myself and I was like, a little kick and scream. I almost woke my son up, but I was like, it's 11 o'clock. You need to be sleeping. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But I was just so excited to know that, you all and the judges see what I see, which, I think Kingston Maine is magical. So to know that other people see that as well, I was just in awe and really appreciative. And just, I feel blessed, honestly. So,
Oh, awesome,
mhm.
awesome. Like that's one of the reasons why I started this award. I named
Yeah.
it after my grandmother because
Okay.
she's an amazing woman. Her birthday, she just celebrated her 95th birthday. Shout out to you,
Happy
Clara J. Johns.
birthday! Yes.
Yeah, so but I felt because I am an independent author, so I know what it's like to
Mhm.
put so much hard work, time, and energy, and like
Yeah.
it's a true love. If you're
Yes.
independent, any type of artist, you're
Yes.
doing it for the love of the craft and because you love it,
Yes.
and you're putting all of this energy into these beautiful pages,
Yes.
and I just felt like it needed to be celebrated. I didn't feel like there was
Hmm.
enough spaces where we could go to get the recognition that we deserved. And so
Yeah.
I just when I like I tell all of the authors when we get the books that are submitted, my
Yeah.
sons, I have two boys, we read all of the books.
Same here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we read all the books because we're just like, oh, like what's this one's about? Whatever.
Hmm.
And they really enjoyed this because they both have curly hair and I thought that it was like really, really cool that you told this from the mindset of a boy. And I think that's
Yes.
so clever because we hear so
Hmm.
many books, even myself, I have a book about hair, but you never
Yeah.
hear from the perspective of a boy. So what
Yes.
made you decide to go in that trajectory?
Yeah, because when I was well, Kingston, as you know, has beautiful hair, right?
Yeah.
So doing his hair is a process in our house. It's a ritual every 2 weeks. As I in the book, every 2 weeks we sit down and do our hair. Just like he sees me do my own hair sometimes, or my mom will do my hair. So he sees that happens. And then I was looking around, well, oh, let me find a book that talks about this, right? Like boys with hair, no matter what shape or size or, you know, texture it is or whatever, if they want to have locks or short haircut or wear their fro, that wasn't something I found. Like you said, there's been a lot of, young girls books, but there's nothing that captures what a little brown boy can look like and how he can see himself. So I was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. Now, did I know what I was doing? No, but there's a lot of research that went into that, and I wanted it to really, shine through for him. And I want the pages to come alive and show brown faces, right, for all the black and brown boys and all the kids in general. But I
Yeah.
wanted him to see that wow, my mom thought of something that saw that there was a gap and wanted to fill that for me, and like when I was writing it, I'm like, I'm not gonna make things up. This is something that we do in our household. We sit on the couch. I take out the conditioner. I'm combing his hair. Is it a process? Absolutely. Does he want to
Mhm.
sit down? Absolutely not. But
Yes,
but
yes, yes.
you give all the snacks and put the cartoons on, and he's sitting there and he's getting his hair done. So yeah, I was like, there's a gap, and I want to fill it, and I want to be able to do this for many more books to come.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes, and you definitely fill that void. And I just want to point out one particular page. I mean, the
yeah,
whole book, the illustrations, it's so beautifully illustrated. And it's like
yes,
the pages and the characters look so
yes,
relatable. They feel relatable.
yes,
Sometimes when you read stories and you read books and it's like you can't fully engage with the characters, but like
mm-hmm,
the eyes
mm-hmm,
really, really grips you in here in the story.
yeah,
But I want to say, because you talked about the different hairstyles,
yeah,
this I thought was genius.
Yes.
And I have to tell you why I think it's genius because one, like you said, there's so many like hairstyles for girls and all those things, and we don't really have a space for
Hmm.
black and brown boys, you know? And
Hmm.
to show the different hairstyles and how awesome and how beautifully you've written how everyone's hair is different and how special it can be, and like all these
Yeah.
hairstyles, like
Yeah.
oh, when we saw that, we were like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. And I mean, again, the joy, the pure joy on his face for him to decide,
Yes.
which again,
Yes.
we don't see that for our male characters.
Yeah.
So, so now that you've told us the premise behind it and why you wrote it, what
Mm-hmm.
are some of the other things you talked about that you are still writing? What else can we expect to see from you?
Okay, well, let me tell you.
Oh, let us know.
So I have another book that's dropping on September 20th. It's called Oh Brother, I'm a Big Brother. And so
Oh,
it's about Kingston, because obviously I have another son
yeah.
who actually just turned 2, but him learning that, yes, you have a new brother, but you're still our special boy. Learning how to be a big sibling and knowing that no matter what, you're going to share your mom and dad, but you're still important too, right?
Yeah.
That whole some I realized after I had my oldest son Kingston was kind of like being more attached to me and trying to do more things because he saw his little brother there. And so I'm like, don't worry, like you are still here, you are still important, you are valued, you are seen, like you are still my special boy. You're my
Yeah.
firstborn. You made
Yeah.
me a mom. So I'm
Yeah.
happy for you. So to teach him that, it's about sharing your stuff. Like there's a part in the book where throughout the book, they learn to share a fire truck. So he's learning that, before he was like, no, I don't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
But at the end, he'll see that he becomes to learn to share, that it's okay, and that, even mom is there and dad's there, and you still get your own special time. So that is dropping. I have my second book signing on the 20th of September. I did that because my son's birthday, he turns 5 on the 29th. So I was like, let me
Oh,
give him like kind of a tribute to him.
yeah.
So we're doing
Yeah.
another book signing. So I'm so excited about that. And then even with Kingston's Maine, there's going to be an activity book because I'm like, I go to schools and I reach to the schools and I want to keep Kingston, Maine still moving. So
Yeah.
giving it more phases throughout the life. So I created like an activity book. Again, still the premise around hair. So there's different hair things in the book. You're coloring, you're designing your own, you're designing your own barbershop, all these different things, getting the kids to think about different things and design their own, right? Like you can have your own, as like one page is a little face, and then you design your own face and your own hair, and you do whatever you feel like is best for you, right? Because Kingston has his own style, but I
Yeah.
want that you can have your own style as well. It is still beautiful. So yeah. I never thought that when I wrote Kingston's Maine that it would go this far. My brain would get so eager and excited and hungry to do more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been an awesome journey so
Yeah.
far.
I'm so
Hmm.
glad you're hyper focused on it and it's just
Yeah.
taking off. It's taking off.
Yeah.
I think that is, you talked about being blessed. Like, this is
Hmm.
truly a gift for all readers that are going to pick it up. And
Yeah.
it's such a, I'm not even going to say like a taboo topic, but it really is like, we just don't talk about it enough within the
Yeah.
community. Like,
Yes.
there is a lot of hair insecurity, not only for
Oh
females, but
yeah.
for the males. So I think
Yeah.
that this starting at a young age, putting this
Hmm.
out there for them, and honestly, this is very timeless. It doesn't like there's nothing here
Yes.
that's like, oh, this is straight for this period. No, this is timeless.
Hmm.
And you said it, so you have the activity, but that it continues to have legs, but this has legs on
Hmm.
its own. It is moving.
Yes.
It is definitely moving. I highly, highly suggest that anyone and everyone go and pick out this book, whether you have a black or
Yes.
brown or just a boy in general,
Yeah.
because it's important to talk about hair. It is,
Hmm.
and even there's a moment, I forget what page it's on, where you talk about a classmate that
Yes,
has
his friend
different
Henry.
hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
So
he came
it
to me, yes, and he
yeah,
asked me, he's like, why does my hair look different from Henry's? And then it's like, you're not going to downplay Henry because Henry's
no,
amazing too, and his hair
yeah,
is great. But you shine as well.
yes,
Your hair is different, and then teaching them how to take care of the hair. So I'm fearful the day when he says he wants to cut his hair because I would cry. But I have to love every face that he has, right?
Yes.
So, I try to teach him that you can do different styles because he's obsessed with his twists. That's what he loves to
Yes.
wear.
Hmm.
I'm like, you don't want no straight backs. You don't want nothing else. He's like, Ma, I just love my twists. I said, okay, okay, well, rock that for her as long as you like. And I'll
Yes.
take care of it. And to see the growth and to see him get excited when it's done and he's shaking his hair, like these things that happen in our household. He goes to
Yeah.
his father and he shakes his head and they get excited and yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And dad is
Mhm.
mentioned in the book too. So I love it.
Yes,
I love
yep.
it. And before we go,
Yeah.
where can people, one, purchase this award-winning
Mhm.
children's book, and how can they stay connected with you?
Yes, so I'm on all social media, I should say Instagram and Facebook, and everything is still under Daley Publishing Co. Um, Daley Publishing Co. And you can find me in Kingston, and even my little son will be coming on as well. Kingston loves doing videos, so please feel free to interact with him. He thinks he has his own YouTube channel. He's like, please subscribe and purchase the book. So
I
you
love
heard what he
it.
said. Do all the things. So
Do all
and
the
that
things.
you'll Yes, and you'll be able to see on our website as well. It's Daily Publishing on there too, Co. And you'll be able to purchase the books. We sign the books. That's why I love quoting it that way. He likes it. Kingston will sign the book as well. We go to the mailbox, drop them off, mail them off. So it's a family business that I love my son to see me do and him and I do together. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that, guys. I love that. And
Mhm.
lastly, before we go, if you can sum up in a few words, what does this book mean to you? And or what do you want the readers to take away from it?
I want the readers to take away pure Black boy joy and magic, right? I want them to know that their child is blessed. All the children, honestly, are blessed, and that to love themselves with who they are, no matter what hairstyle they may have. It could be a ponytail because you can rock a ponytail, you can rock a fro, no matter what it is. It's perfect for you, and we just start to learn how to take care of it and love it, and let it be nourished. And you go out there in the world as yourself. You don't have to show up anybody else, just you.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. If you can't already feel this energy, straight energy, and you can tell that you're passionate about your books and
Yeah.
you're passionate about the story and the topic, and we need
Mhm.
authors like you. So keep doing what you're doing. We love it.
And you too. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
providing the
Thank
space.
you.
Because I don't
Thank
I
you.
don't know if you get enough shine, but thank you for providing
Oh,
the space for all of us to show up and
oh.
provide the books that we work very hard for. So thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm getting cry. Make sure you go pick up Kingston's Mane. And if you haven't already, go to
Yes.
augiebear.com to check out all the other award-winning authors and, of course, a link to Kingston's Mane. And see you
Yes.
next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.